have to really explain that I teach engineering to kids, and people are like, what? Oh, you teach high school? No. Kindergartners code with me. And it's just incredibly special.
It's getting them prepared for the future, and it's showing success for kids.
I have students that come to me and tell me, I learn more in this class than in any other class that I've been in. And these are students that are possibly in physics or they're in calculus, but they're saying learning means something.
The school is lacking without a SmartLab. I think academically, socially, and community, like, you're missing something if you don't have a SmartLab.
And it's getting them to not only learn, but it's more hands-on. It's blended learning because they're all working in groups, they're doing different things together, there's station rotation going on, there's just so many things that you can do with a SmartLab.
I had a girl that reluctantly as a freshman took my class. The only reason she took my class is because her mother knew what the lab was about and she sort of forced her into it. She told me the first week, I'm not gonna enjoy this. She's turned out to be my star student 3 years later. Like, she is the one that just revolutionized my lab.
Kids that have gone through a SmartLab, they don't limit themselves as much.
I think that it has impacted their mindset. So now they are open to explore and try anything.
And it all came from that first rotation. She had robotics, and she was trying to make an elephant. She built the elephant pretty quickly and tried to program it, and nothing. And she spent probably a day and a half building, and then 4 days of just like nothing. She's getting so frustrated. I'm just gonna let her work through this. She's got this. Where she has this elephant and she plugs it in and she's like, this thing isn't working. And she presses play and the trunk moves. And she's like, oh my God. And it startles her. And she's like, it worked. And at that point I hooked her, where she was so frustrated because she's never failed before. And she was tired of failing, but she finally figured it out and got it.
So I think something really cool about the SmartLab is that it really speaks to all levels of kids, all levels of academic kids, all levels of behavioral kids. I see them in a totally different light, from kids that can't write their name, that can build the most incredible structures in my class.
You have English language learners that are not like fluent, or they're limited English proficiency, and they are able to like work with those groups because they're still just doing hands-on stuff.
I'll get emails from parents. Could you tell me exactly what that one little robot thing is? Because I'd like to get that for them for their birthday or for Christmas, that type of thing. Parents are excited that their kids want to continue doing things that they've done in school at home.
When they're looking at what can I do after high school, into college, into a career, they're thinking way more of like, what is my skill set and how can I give back to the community around me, rather than how do I get into the big Ivy League school.
We have kids that are preparing for jobs that aren't even existing right now, and teaching them how to navigate and problem solve. I think this prepares them to be better adults, better citizens, better workers, better business owners, better whatever they need to be in the future.
SmartLab lets all students succeed because failure is not the final result.
And so when SmartLab says learning is different here, it really truly is something that's different and inspiring.
SmartLab, learning is different here.
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 Learning is different here.